In today's video, I wanted to be real and super candid with you, and it's actually like 6 a.m. in the morning here in Jamaica, and I'm in my backyard about to go for a quick walk. And I said, why not just pull out the camera and have a heart-to-heart conversation with you to let you know about 3 reasons why I decided to pivot and start taking YouTube seriously. Now, you see, after going through social media for quite some time and having generated multiple 6 figures in the online space, one of the things that I noticed for me personally is that I had to keep on starting over, because see, the difference with YouTube and other social media platforms is that YouTube, you get to build like a library, like your own personal arsenal of digital real estate, right? But when it comes to the other social media platforms, they're kind of temporary, meaning you put out the content and it goes into what is called a feed, and that feed is a never-ending scroll land. So the number one reason why I personally said, you know what, it makes sense for me to shift things a bit and start, putting out that content on social media is because I want to be able to document. I have kids, and God forbid something should happen to me right now, but I want to be able to document, especially my life's journey, how much I contributed to the world, how much I impact other people's lives based on the content that I put out. I want to ensure that there is something there for them to hold on to, for them to treasure, for them to want to emulate in the unlikely event that something happens to me. Secondly, I decided that, hey, after making so much income online, what do I have to show for it except the fact that, hey, I've generated the income? I want to build a business, a stable business in a sense where it's an evergreen business. I want it to be where years from now, someone like you're coming across this video and you're seeing this and you're hearing the information and you decide to get inspired from it and take inspired action, upscaling your life, taking your life to the next level, because something that I may say or something that I may share, it may resonate with you and it might kick you into gear or kick you into taking action to better your situation. Because we have to face it, the world that we are living in right now, it is now changing. I mean, back then when I got started in the online space, it was a never unending journey of just learning. But today, where things are more streamlined, where things are more advanced, where there is the artificial intelligence in place, things that it took me a while to learn and learn how to do it the hard way, you no longer have to do that, because see, there's systems, there's processes, there's tools that are in place today that makes it super easier for you. So I always say this: the average person, it doesn't matter who you are, the average person could get started in the online space and win. All it takes is for you to be able to have the right mindset, have a product that people want, and have a system in place to be able to do a lot of the heavy lifting or a lot of the hard work for you, so that you could pretty much generate income while you sleep. Another reason why I personally decided that I want to pivot and start doing more YouTube or being more consistent with putting out my YouTube content is because I want to be able to be that leader, as in my community where I come from. I don't see anyone doing this. I don't see anyone taking online serious. So I always say this: ducks love to quack, but eagles soar. So someone has to go and lead to be able to show others the way. I mean, people put content on YouTube, but it's nothing like what I am doing to literally be able to show people that they could tap into the online space, generate extra income so that they could build themselves a lifestyle where they could just live life on their own terms. Now, for me, I don't live in Jamaica at the moment. I'm currently visiting Jamaica. I'm actually vacationing, and I've been vacationing for the last 3 weeks, and that's thanks to my online business. Yes, I work a 9 to 5. As you all know, I love my job because see, it allows me to be impactful, but not only that, it allows me to build real relationships with people all around the world. So I absolutely love what I do, and I actually work in the finance industry. But I've been vacationing now, and this whole vacation, it was paid for by my online business. And sometimes I look at it and I smile and I say, you know what? The average person needs this. The average person needs to change their life. And for me, I didn't have to scratch my head to say, you know what, how will this get paid, or how will that get paid? How will I do these excursions? How will I be able to go to multiple countries in the space of 3 weeks? How will I be able to get this done, get that done, and all the sorts, right? And I felt good knowing that. I decided to stop settling, and I decided to bet on myself, and I decided to just give this a go. Now, many of you may come across me on the other social media platforms, but I kid you not. Me doing YouTube right now and making it fun in my way, right? What I am doing is pretty much working with a strategy that is called, getting 1% better each time. And I promise you, if each time I focus on getting 1% better, guess what? In a matter of 100 times, I'm 100% better. So for those of you who are on the edge, who want to start, this is what I'll say to you. Many of you may look at big creators out there, and I'm guilty of it. Many of you may look at big creators and you see how perfect they are in the online space. But you see, for me, I try to keep it super transparent with every single body that I encounter. And the reason why I do that, you have to understand. You may see the perfection, but you don't see the team that's behind them. And for someone who has been in, several rooms with millionaires, with people who are of high caliber, and of course, I'll always be humble, but I learned one thing. They are the key ingredient to whatever it is that they are doing. They had to start somewhere. So you sitting on the sidelines, looking at the level where they are, and you're picking yourself apart, not realizing that everyone has to start from zero. But the only way you remain at zero is if you do not start. You just need to bet on yourself enough to get out of your own way, to know, to understand, and to realize that, hey, if this has to work, I have to get involved. So I'm gonna ditch perfectionism. Like me right now, I had the option to purchase this expensive DSLR camera and all that fancy stuff. And the first thing I said, no, Dean, that's not what you wanna do. For me, I love to keep things simple. I say, Sal is my best friend. Simplicity, automation, and leverage. So I keep it super simple. I'm actually recording this video on my iPhone. When I'm done with this video, I doubt I'm gonna do any sort of recording whatsoever. I am just going to post the video. I could easily get it edited because I have an assistant that edits my video, and I share that with you guys before, because my schedule is very, very busy. I work, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I have to juggle other things, just other businesses that I oversee and all that good stuff. So of course I need help. Wisdom will tell you when it's time to scale, you scale. But for a very long time, it was always me that has been in the online space. I'm doing my short form content, I'm doing my live streams, I'm the one doing the postings and everything. So I had to grow through that phase. So you now have to do the same and realize that the longer you sit on the sidelines, the longer you try to wait, the longer you try to get things to be perfect, it's the longer it's going to take for you to be able to see the level of success that you desire. Another thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to have it all figured out. One of my mentors, he said, you just need to push record and take people on the journey with you. And that is what I decided to do, especially with YouTube. My target audience on YouTube right now is kind of like fourfold in a sense, but I'm catering to Dean, a younger version of myself. And that's someone who, I used to work 2 jobs. I used to have to run from one job to the next in order to be able to ensure that I'm generating the income to take care of my household, so that I am not a failure to my family at the end of the day. You understand? Maybe you're like that version of me where you're working, and what you're taking home in terms of your salary, it's not sufficient to be able to cover your bills and handle your responsibilities. So you know that you need another stream of income. And I like to say, one stream of income is too close to none. Right now, I feel so good knowing that, hey, it's been 2 years since I've been back home here in Jamaica, and I'm actually in the backyard. There is so much fun that I've been having. There's so much content that I recorded, and I did it on my terms. I had fun with it. I just be myself. And that's another thing that I want to talk to you about, because see, you could just be yourself and allow your tribe of people to find you. There's no competition when it comes to you putting out content. What you have to realize is that you see the people that you see out there who look so polished. Do not let that intimidate you to feel like you have to level up. Start with what you have, start with where you are, and just try to get 1% better. And I promise you, if you keep it 100 with people, you'll be relatable. If you just keep it straight across the board and let people know that it's X, Y, and Z, it'll absolutely help you to get to that next level. Now, you know, I couldn't come on here rambling and sharing with you all of these gems without letting you know that if it is that you're someone, you want to be able to do something different, as in, you know, step outside of your comfort zone, try something different. Maybe you want to travel the world. Like for me, I stopped counting passport stamps in a sense, because my life is now designed in a way where it's about creating those memories for my family. And funny enough, I actually get paid to travel. And that's a stream of income that I don't even promote. Y'all have never heard me talk about it before. Maybe in the future, I'll share with you how you could get paid to travel. But for right now, if it is that you're looking to generate that extra income, especially in the digital marketing space, use me as the example. Someone who was just sick and tired of my current situation, and I decided to just do something different. I decided to just make a change. I decided to just bet on me and decided that I am going to TRY. And in trying, it allowed me to generate a substantial amount of income in the online space, to the tune of where I have changed my life significantly, changed the lives of so many people around me. And if you notice me, I'm someone who is very humble. I do not like to talk about my success, but I do not like to speak about money in that regard. I could talk about it all day long, but that is not my focus. But what I want you to understand is that having enough money, it allows you to create those memories. It allows you to do things. And that is why I always come on and share with you that if it is that you're looking for a business in a box opportunity, an opportunity where you're able to, you could tap into this online space, especially tap into the digital marketing industry, $1 trillion industry, to be able to generate substantial amounts of income. You could get yourself what I like to call a business in a box opportunity, a business that is ready for you to just plug it in, turn the lights on, and you just put it out there and have it working for you. Like, I'm now traveling the world. I haven't done any work in the last 3 weeks really in my business, but I'm still generating income online. You know how good it feels to get those notifications that come in that say, hey, you just made a sale. Hey, you just made a sale. Everyone needs something set up like that. So I'm here to let you know that, hey, you could be working your 9 to 5, your 8 to 4:30, whatever your job is, and you're still generating income in the online space. You could be having other businesses, other traditional businesses like I do. The traditional business, it requires a different level of focus, attention, and all that stuff, but you still could be generating income in the online space. So whatever it is that you're doing, you could be a stay-at-home mom, a single dad, whatever it is that you're doing, you could position yourself in the online space to be able to build yourself a life of your dreams. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for you to go ahead and check out the opportunity. If it is that you're looking to generate some extra income, by all means, check it out. It doesn't hurt to check out the information. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if it is that you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, because I'll be more than happy to answer the questions for you. In a future video, maybe I'll just show you some of all the fun things I did on this long vacation. And today is going to be another fun day. Tomorrow is going to be another fun day. So I'm super excited to take you guys on the journey to share this with you. But like I shared in the beginning of the video, this is going to be super candid, just me, you know, keeping it 100 with you, letting you know what time it is, because I want to be able to build a business that could last the test of time. Imagine years from now, my children are grown, I'm no longer here, but they're able to look back at these videos and smile because they're able to see daddy, they're able to hear daddy, and they're able to relate and might want to emulate what daddy is doing. So my friend, if it is that you're someone who has been thinking about YouTube, you're on the fence, you're on the edge, this is just me nudging you nudging you, pushing you off that cliff to let you know that you need to jump so that that parachute could open. Give YouTube a try. I know I'm enjoying the journey, and I'm doing this where it's not overwhelming, it's not stressing, and it's just helping me to get to that next level. So until the next video, peace out.